Hey guys, what's up? Hey, G for T, surviveandthrive.tv. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, man. Maybe I'm just putting up too many videos, but with this new cell phone, it's like makes it so awesome to communicate with you guys. Badfinger just got me on the talked to me on the phone. There's a producer team coming out to do a story on him with the Badfinger pepper spray stuff, fallout from Tosh.0, and there's a another producer called me and he wanted to talk about prepping for earthquakes and stuff like that. This is a guy that I've talked to periodically, and I put him in touch with people that he interviews or sometimes doesn't interview. But I just got back from San Diego, and I put out those videos, and man, I got some really, really interesting leads to other stories. It's just now it's kind of I'm in settling down time, but I just want to communicate with you guys and let you know what I'm planning on doing. Apparently, there's a large amount of people in San Diego that can no longer afford San Diego. So these are Americans living in Tijuana and not just Mexican ancestry. I mean, I'm talking white people living in TJ and homeless white people living in TJ and just crossing the border to get their, I don't know, social services and medical issues taken care of. So I'm going to go down there for a couple days, hang out, and find out what the hell is going on there. Might be a little dangerous. And then this is another interesting thing. I found out that there's a lot of people that go to Las Vegas, Old Town Las Vegas, cheaper parts of Vegas. And apparently what they're telling me is that Vegas is the lowest cost destination for people on low income and people that want a lot of infrastructure. So, I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. I would think that there's other parts of the country that are cheaper to live in, but apparently they're saying Vegas has a lot of infrastructure, meaning that's subsidized by the casinos. Their bus system is supposed to be like number one. You're supposed to be able to get a one bedroom for like $275, $375. There's a lot of free things to do with the casinos for the poor. So, and people are telling me there's a lot of action on the street. So, you know, urban survival, I guess, is all kind of parlays into what happens when you have reduced income and what do you do? Where do you go? What are the possibilities? And that's one of the things that is just fascinating and interesting to me. That's why I'm following it. But still planning to go to North Dakota, Calgary for job invites. People are talking about those are the best areas to relocate if you want to work hard. And anyways, I just want to let you know, guys, it's a trip. What's happening with this YouTube layout. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what they're doing. Because I've uploaded the same videos here that I have to LiveLeak. And I'm getting the same amount of views, if not more. In fact, one video where we did the girl fight, you know, on the street, that got 40,000 views on LiveLeak. And YouTube keeps sending me messages to make my videos into ads. So I think Google is screwing the pooch here, where they're taking the Truther Patriot channels and they're starting to throttle the views. And I don't know what they're doing. They're looking for people that want to pay for advertising on their videos. So once again, Google's screwing things over. You know, they're a great company, but they are not immune to major mistakes. And they didn't even invent YouTube. They just bought YouTube. And now they're trying to integrate it with Google Plus and stuff. There's a whole bunch of things going behind the scenes. But real quick, what's going on in the economy? What's going on with life? You know, people want me to comment on the Cyprus thing where they're going into bank accounts and taking money out of people's bank accounts. You know, they're doing that here. They just passed Jerry Brown passed the payroll tax. People's payroll tax, people's pay, I don't know, paychecks. People are getting $50 to $100 taken out because some arbitrary ruling of the government. We have Prop 13 that keeps property taxes low for a lot of people here. They're talking about repealing that. If you got a job, you're W-2'd, you own property, the government's going bankrupt, you know, they're going to be looking to you. So if you're not off the grid, you don't got a lot of your assets, your income off the system, you know, they're going to keep squeezing you. So they may not be dipping into your bank account directly, but they're dipping into your income streams. They're raising registration for your cars. Tickets are $500, $600 over here. So in general, the squeeze is on. I mean, what can I say? The same damn thing is happening here when you got a socialist government in order. And I just saw that this morning. I was out at Starbucks and I saw this guy pull out of a Lexus and he had Obama-Biden inauguration. I mean, people are so invested in Obama. You know, they don't care what type of job he's doing. They are just invested in their political ideologies, affiliations. You got hardcore conservative Republicans that are going down with that ship. You got the hardcore Democrats that could care less. You know, everybody is tied into their own personal sucking off the government teat or their own ideologies. They're not looking at the big picture. They don't care about the big picture. All they care is about their little niche or their little clique in society. And, you know, the big picture is United States and the nation state in general is in decline. Because not only because we've overextended ourselves, huge credit expansionary cycle over the last 30 years, you know, based upon debt, based upon nothingness, stock market going through the stratosphere, high inflation everywhere. There's a technological change that's happening. You know, the society only exists because people believe in it. And right now, people are beginning to lose their faith. And when people lose their faith in the money and the system and the forms of government, the systems just begin to melt away and become powerless. That's what's happening. All these fiefdoms and bureaucrats and institutions are all losing their power. So that's why they're doubling down on the ammo, the DHS, you know, the TSA, the border checkpoints. They're doubling down because they are losing that power. So that's the big picture. And realize whenever you have huge evolutionary change in society, you know, millions of people can die. That happens because the powers that be don't like that change that's happening. So they're going to start a war. They're going to put people in concentration camps. They're going to slam people into prisons because the existing powers that be don't want to give that up. So just try to stay out of the path of the runaway train going off a cliff. The best way you can do that is, you know, reduce your income, become as frugal as possible, start developing extra sources of income, barter and trade. You know, if you want food and you don't want to pay for it, go directly to the source. If you don't want to pay for clothes, go directly to the source. Get them secondhand. If you don't like paying for new cars, get a used car. Go to an electric bike. So basically, I'm living my own personal solution. You know, if I want something bad enough, I just go directly to the item. I don't need to go sign up to the system and make $50,000, $60,000 a year taxed by the government to go get what I want. I just think about, what do I want? I want a tiny home, I want transportation, I want travel, I want to do stories for YouTube, and I just go directly to the source. I don't really have to go through a middleman of some major multinational corporation to get what I want. So that, I guess that would be the general theme, is the next decade or 2 decades. Think about what you want in life, and then see if there are ways to go about it directly without involving the government, without involving money all the time. That way you're not tracked and you're a little bit off the grid. Anyways, guys, God bless. Peace out. Take care.